For a long time, dude, I was trying to crack this nut. I was trying to understand, who has it? Show me it. I want it. Is money it? Is sex it? Is it really it though? And in speaking to people who had these things, speaking to a really, really wealthy dude or a really, really successful person, I couldn't help but notice that they didn't have it. They were still in ignorance. They were still afraid of dying and afraid of life and afraid of their own minds. They didn't understand. They didn't have that full-blown enlightened understanding which I sense my intuition was after. If you really contemplate it, what you'll realize is that spiritual wisdom is more impressive than success, right? Take a sage and put him next to a very successful person. For me, it's obvious, dude. One man exudes wisdom. He knows himself. He knows God. The other man is very successful. He's very impressive. But he's impressive in this world. His impressiveness is limited. It's impressive to the ego, but not much beyond. The successful man, he's cool, he's impressive, sure. But the wise man has it. Not only does the wise man have it, he is it. When you wake up, when you become more enlightened, or you raise your consciousness, you realize to awaken, you have to become it. So when you shift your consciousness and when you awaken, you become it. You become the universe. You channel the universe. You are the universe. The wise man has it. He is it. The sage, the wise man, he doesn't need to look anywhere for himself. He doesn't need to look anywhere for it. He has it. Because he's a man of God. And I don't mean that in a religious sense. He isn't sitting there thinking of a God. He isn't there having faith in a God. The mystic, the sage, he turns his attention inward and he finds God in his own experience. So the awakened person, the awakened man or woman, what they realize is that they are God. They are it. They have to be, because they are conscious. At the very bottom of their investigation of what is reality, what am I, who am I, what is God, at the very bottom of it, do they realize, all I can say is I am conscious. And when they investigate that deeper, they say, I am conscious. I am consciousness. Now, awakening and enlightenment doesn't happen just that quick. It's not just a quick self-inquiry, boom, I am conscious. No. It takes time, it takes years of deep contemplation. But the wisdom here is this. The wise man knows he is it. He's a man of spiritual wisdom. This is impressive. This is impressive. If you are really honest with yourself, man, you're not that impressed by all these millionaire dudes on social media, or even in real life. They're cool. They're definitely cool, man. You want to be cool, right? You want to be cool. But it's not that impressive when you compare it to the man of wisdom, the man of spiritual wisdom, the awakened man, the awakened person. Okay? This is what's impressive. For my entire life, man, I've always been annoyed that I couldn't find someone to say, point at them and say, yeah, that guy's got it, man. Yeah, man. It's because wisdom, spiritual wisdom is very rare. How many people do you know who are very spiritually in tune? Who have literally awakened themselves? Not necessarily fully, because that's a massive thing, but to a degree. I want you to, for the rest of your life, and I'm seriously serious when I say that, for the rest of your life, contemplate this. Contemplate how spiritual wisdom is more impressive than success. It took me years to get this, and now that I've got it, I'm like, oh, yes, I've got that insight. I can see and understand that wisdom, spiritual wisdom, development, awakening, and enlightenment is so much more impressive than success, material success. It's about what game you want to play. Because the game of success is limited. I mean, you can get really successful and maybe that'll do something for you. But true wisdom and enlightenment, that game is infinite, man. That game is infinite and we all know it. Okay? So really contemplate this, because I'm sharing with you a gem, a special sacred insight which I've worked really hard to get. Spiritual wisdom is more impressive than success. Okay, man, we'll call it there. If you feel you would benefit from working with me, I do offer one-to-one coaching and mentoring. If you're interested in that, my friend, you can check out the link in the description. You'll find my website there. Otherwise, man, we'll call it there. I hope you enjoyed this one. My friend, take care, and as always, peace.